Hello Guardians, it's that time again. That's right, it's Solstice and Destiny 2. So you probably clicked on this video and you're like, man, what is this event? Or how do I grind it? Well, lucky for you, my friend, I know just the two things. So Solstice and Destiny 2 is a summertime event that's based around getting glowing armor, grinding for weapons, and yeah, typical Destiny 2 behavior. For this year's Solstice, you need to gather silver leaves. You can get this from Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit, basically any activity, you name it. You then take it to the aerial zone, which you can launch through this blue thing next to the statue. And once you're done banking these motes, I'll get into this later, you'll get silver ash. Now the silver ash you can use to infuse your armor. You can get high stat armor, and you can also make it glow using silver ash. Kindling is another item this season that you can get from completing these challenges in the Solstice event card. There are, I believe, 24 challenges. This year's Solstice brings us the something new hand cannon. It is new, thus the name. And the Compass Rose shotgun. Now the cool thing about the something new hand cannon and the Compass Rose shotgun is stream work. And if this perk, if you're not aware of, every time you get a kill, or if someone assists you in getting a kill, it overflows the mag of this gun or any other gun. So, hypothetically speaking, you could have an infinite mag Fourth Horseman or a Galahorn. This has already been showed off in the Destiny 2 community. Also offers you 2 weekly bounties and 4 other ones plus 1 randomly generated bounty that you can acquire. All of these give you bright dust except for the 4 in the middle. Another thing that I need to mention is you have to have the full set of Solstice armor if you want the max amount of silver leaves out of an activity. If you're going to be doing raids or high content, I would just recommend only using the Candescent Cloak or your class item for this event so it doesn't ruin your stat build or whatever build you have going, PvE, PvP wise. However, I would recommend wearing all 5 pieces of armor at all times to get the most bang out of your buck. For those of you wondering how you can get the new emblem this season for the Solstice event of 2022, you have to complete the Bonfire Bash activity against Cabal, Hive, and Fallen twice for each. This is under the Solstice event card book. So the 24 challenges in your Solstice book can be completed at any time during any activity. There are a whole wide range of PvE, PvP activities. Okay, I got 7 leaves there. So yeah, 7 from a strike. Took about 10-15 minutes, so that's about every 2 minutes equals 1 silver leaf. You do the math. Now we're going to try out Crucible. Okay, so a Mayhem Match right off the back has 7 minutes to it, which is a lot quicker. Yeah, now I know why they call it Mayhem. Okay, so completing that match, which took about 4 to 5 minutes, gave me 5 silver leaves. So that's about a minute every silver leaf, which is way better than strikes. But if you can't stomach Crucible, I totally understand. It's absolute cancer. Then I'd say solo striking is best for you if you're a solar player. Little fun fact right here while I load into the match. The Jubilant shell, which is currently being sold in the Eververse store this week, has a Titan mark on the back of the beach ball for the ghost shell. Bonfire Bash, or the aerial zone as it's called, is the main event of Solstice. You're going to be grinding this quite a lot if you want to complete Solstice to its fullest. To start, you have to clear out the Taken, you know, your typical enemies, and it's either going to be Hive, Cabal, or Fallen. I'd recommend using solar because solar damage is amped up for this week for Solstice.
But I bet their ordnance would make for some good lighter fuel. Toss it up.
Okay, so we got Fallen, so we have to go to these 3 areas and kill this Fallen captain, who's going to drop an igniter. We then throw this at the bonfire, and it will make the thing grow. The range on the igniters is pretty insane, so you don't have to get too close. Or they aim assist. So once you complete the first set, more Taken are going to come in, as shown. You have to clear out these take-in because they're trying to drain the fire from the bonfire. Once you kill the 2 wizards, you'll have to clear out this blight, and things will go back to normal. You are on a time crunch during this event, as you can see in the top left of the screen. Currently we have 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Do watch out for the Briggs as well, they can one-tap you. I swear my aim is not bad, just my recording delay is 2 seconds. So every time I aim, it's a bit delayed. Luckily you won't end up like me though, because the enemies in this game, once you get a right foothold, pretty easy to kill. Might do a whole tutorial on how to kill stuff in this game. See, I see a lot of people going up there to throw it. You can throw it from any distance. It will automatically magnetize to the bonfire. Save you some time. If you're a solo player, solo queuing is fine. However, if you want to maximize your profit, I would recommend getting a fire team and absolutely time crunching, just staying in 3 common areas. Normally where the captains spawn, that way you can get enough igniters, because the more igniters you have, the more loot you're going to be pulling out of this. Once you get enough igniters again, the Taken yet again will come back, because you know, they're just here to be a pest. Eliminate them and the bonfire should continue, like usual. This time instead of wizards though, it will be knights, or not knights, fallen captains. So as you can see, the bonfire is gradually growing. Before it was just a stump. Okay, so once your timer runs out, this Taken ogre spawns in. He's pretty ugly, so we want to kill him. See, if you had that hand cannon from earlier with the thing that overflows your gun's mags, you could easily get a 4th horseman, put 20 shots in the mag, and just 1 or 2 phase him. Instead of just a slow DPS. He does knock you back as well, so do be careful. That goes out for all my warlocks who like to stay in the air. You will get shoved into a wall and die due to janky hitboxes. Once he is killed, the event is officially over. Go back to the fire to claim your reward, and you should be done. The higher amount of silver leaves you have going in, the greater rewards, also for the amount of fire thrown. As you can see there, we ended with 17, and I got quite a lot of loot. So the new event, the Solstice Aerial event, has, you know, the same enemies, the Hive, the Fallen, the Cabal, the Taken. The same enemies that have been in the base game. It's so boring. But what if I told you there's a secret enemy? Okay, so this has been my guide for the Destiny 2 2022 Solstice for solo players and other players like-minded alike. So go ahead, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey Zavala, how you doing? I just got done filming a video, helping out those new lights. Anything I can do for the Vanguard?
Fucking ass guardian.